Hello everyone. In this video, we take a closer look at the criticism Japan faces from China and South Korea, particularly concerning wartime history. Both countries conduct anti-Japan education, where children are taught about Japanese invasions and alleged atrocities from an early age. This education often emphasizes emotional narratives over historical facts, leading to long-standing resentment. Nanjing Massacre. What do we really know? China claims that the Japanese military killed 300,000 people in Nanjing in 1937. However, historical records show that the city's population was only about 200,000 at the time, and it increased under Japanese administration afterward. No large-scale burial records or physical evidence of such mass killings have ever been discovered. Many scholars argue that combat disguised as civilian killings took place, as Chinese irregular troops, plainclothes soldiers, fought among civilians. The truth about the comfort women. The comfort women issue gained global attention in the 1980s, due to reports by the Asahi Shimbun newspaper and the testimony of Seiji Yoshida, who claimed that women were forcibly taken by the Japanese army. However, Yoshida later admitted that his stories were fabricated, and Asahi officially retracted those articles in 2014. Despite this, the false narrative of sex slaves continues to spread. Historical records, including a 1944 report by the U.S. Office of War Information, clearly state that most comfort women were recruited voluntarily and were well compensated. Some were unfortunately sold by their families or lured by brokers. But no evidence of systemic forced recruitment by the Japanese government has been found. Forced labor in the 1965 agreement. South Korea also continues to raise the issue of forced labor during wartime. However, this was legally resolved in 1965 through the Japan-Korea Basic Treaty. Japan provided $800 million in economic aid, which fueled Korea's rapid development, known as the Miracle on the Han River. Yet, instead of compensating individuals, the Korean government used the funds for national infrastructure, later reigniting the issue for political purposes. Why does this keep happening? One reason these issues are repeatedly raised is that they serve as tools for political unity and distraction. By directing public frustration toward Japan, leaders in China and South Korea consolidate domestic support. Japan, on the other hand, has issued numerous apologies and has walked a path of peace since World War II. Unfortunately, misinformation and propaganda have allowed distorted history to take root globally. What Japan should do? Japan must respond in two ways. International communication based on facts and evidence, including academic studies, archival documents, and third-party reports. Promote grassroots exchanges and mutual understanding, especially among the younger generations of each country. In conclusion, being honest about history is important, but it's equally vital to correct false narratives that damage a nation's dignity. We must move toward truth-based dialogue, not propaganda-driven conflict. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and share if you found this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe.